Hello, my fairies. This is your fairy godmother. Of course, it's been a while. Um, I took some time off, and I wanted you all to know that I'm still here, but of course, during the time of, you know, quarantine and um, staying in, I've taken a lot of time to basically focus, if you know what I mean. I've taken some time to isolate so that I could be able to meditate. Now, so what brought me here this evening is because I wanted to elaborate on the supermoon, the last supermoon of 2020, aka pink moon, aka flower moon, aka moon in Scorpio. Okay? And what happened was and is because we're actually now declining, coming down from the full moon. And I decided to start off with a ritual, and that's my baby. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And end up with the ritual because what happened to me, and I'm noticing this, full moons exhaust me. Full moons takes a lot away from me. Full moons really, I exude a lot of energy because I'm connected to the moon. We all are. I'll see you, especially women. Um, so, what I noticed is that I was extremely tired um, the second day of the full moon. First day, I was fine, but I started feeling a little drained. So, I did a ritual bath. And with the ritual bath, it really made me feel like I was cleansed. It was a clear canvas mentally. It made me feel like I had a chance to start fresh, if you know what I mean. But then day two came around, and when I tell you, it was almost like I couldn't get out of bed. I woke up exhausted. My eyes were puffy. They're not now, y'all. I have big eyes, but they were super puffy. Like right here and right here, they were almost closed shut. And mind you, I hadn't did anything. Like I didn't do any strenuous work is what I'm saying. So I knew for sure that the full moon had a lot to do with it. And I say that to say during this super moon, it was super because it was a lot of power being used. Okay? And a lot of powerful people were affected by this super moon. But it wasn't in a bad way when I say affect. It wasn't a bad thing. We were affected because we had to recharge because most of us, some of us, astral projected and we had to go be superheroes. Okay? And with that, it exhausted us. We exuded a lot of energy. So we basically kind of had to go in hiding. We had to go and shut ourselves in. We had to go and isolate. And now I'm saying that because within these 3 days, and now on the last night, so to speak, the last day, I can feel my energy coming back, but not as fast and quickly as I would have liked it to. But I don't feel like day two. I feel like I'm a little more refreshed. I feel like I'm a little more focused. I feel like I have more clarity. I know that I have been basically recharged with more power, so to speak. I feel like I'm aligned. I feel more balanced. I actually feel more in control. I know I'm in control. And I'm saying all of that to say this. So if anybody went through that period within these 3 days of the supermoon to where you were you were all over the place. You were scatterbrained, you were confused, you were angry, you were frustrated, you were tired, you were mad. Don't take it personal. And don't take it personal for who you feel like triggered you. It's the moon, babe, okay? We're moon babes. And whether you want to receive this or not, and whether you want to believe it or not, the moon has a lot to do with how we, as the women, operate, so to speak. So I'm not going to I don't want to dwell too long on it. I want to kind of just give you a brief synopsis of what I went through just to see if anybody else relates to what just happened. But to end this, I want to say that you are very, very powerful. You have to let go of some things. You have to cut ties. You have to be open to change. And you have to be ready for your next chapter. Because the journey that you're on takes focus. Peace and blessings.